flock of birds hovering above. Just a flock of birds. It's how you think of love. And I always look up to the sky, breathe before the dawn, 'cause they fly away. Sometimes they arrive, sometimes they are gone. They fly on. Flock of birds hovering above. In a smoking town.
Should parents be more open towards the LGBT community?
I think we should accept all different peoples. I mean, now you're looking at parents, and each group of parents have their own particular norms, their own values, their own morals. So that's something I can't answer for everyone else.
Well, it's just your opinion.
Okay, so not as parents, but as myself.
Yeah.
I might not agree with what my child does, but there's no way I would never not love them or accept them.
Is it more important for a teen to be happy and carefree or worried about upsetting and disappointing their parents?
I think it's healthier for kids to be happy. When kids are happy and feel safe and confident, a lot of other problems go away, can learn better, they have more confidence. But I believe it's important to consider how our actions affect other people. And most of the time, parents want what's best for their kids. So if a kid completely disregards a parent's desires or suggestions, I think it might be damaging to the child in the long run. So there should be balance.
Should parents be more open-minded and accepting towards teenagers who choose to love someone they oppose?
Yes, I think they should. I have a niece who is transgender, female to male, and her parents at a certain point realized they could either keep a relationship with her or lose her as a child. My mother, her grandmother, also realized the same thing. And when you come down to that choice, do you want to keep this person in your family, or do you want to alienate them or cause them to self-harm or cause them to kill themselves? Your choice ought to come down to the safety of your child and the life of your child.
How bad do you think teenagers who are rejected by their parents or peers are harmed?
It can really hurt a lot of people because they really need, especially from their parents a lot of the time, the love and support from someone that's either older than them or just someone who they're close to. Like, because having friends that can love and support you is good, but it's not the same as having a parental figure that can give you that. You know what I mean?
¿Crees que los adolescentes deben someterse a las opciones religiosas de sus padres sin ninguna opción?
Se tienen que someter. Bueno, al menos tienen que obedecer ciertas reglas morales y entenderlas. La sociedad no se rige por lo que ellos piensan, porque no tienen capacidad de juicio. Los jóvenes, por eso son jóvenes. Si los jóvenes tuvieran capacidad de juicio, entonces ¿para qué criarlos? Mejor cuando nacen, mejor los sueltos a la sociedad y que hagan lo que sea. Ustedes han visto que la mayoría de los jóvenes toman decisiones erróneas todo el tiempo. Llegan tarde, no hacen caso a los padres, se emborrachan cuando pueden, dicen maldiciones, no quieren seguir reglas de los maestros, no quieren seguir reglas de nadie. Y si la juventud no quisiera seguir reglas, nunca tendrían una educación. Por eso se les pone la educación de los dos tipos, la religiosa y la de la escuela. La mayoría de los divorcios y el aumento de drogas en los jóvenes debido a todo eso, porque no se les está infundando ya la religión, que es lo que antes los encarrilaba un poco, y ahora no. Ahora los jóvenes quieren independencia de todo, no quieren que les infundan ni educación ni religión, Pues, ¿qué van a hacer? ¿Cómo van a seguir adelante?
Does leaving a teenager to experience and understand religion on their own benefit them?
Yes. I think anybody, teenagers, adults, kids, I think anybody has to decide what they believe for themselves. No one can be forced to believe something. No one can be forced to believe something that they don't want to believe. I think as parents have a responsibility to teach their kids what it is they believe, explain to them why it is what they believe, answer any questions they might have, but no parent can force their child to believe something that they don't want to believe. So yes, I think teens should be allowed to explore and question things, because if you follow anything blindly without understanding why it is that you believe it, then it's empty.
Should teens submit to their parents' religious views without a choice?
At the beginning, yes. But as soon as teens start developing like their own thought processes, they should be able to decide for themselves whether or not they should continue believing in that religion or not. I personally don't really like going to church anymore, but since I'm still living under the same roof as my parents, I just choose to keep going to church because of my mom, because it makes her happy.
Should teens follow their parents' religion or be allowed to decide on their own?
I think parents should show us what they believe personally and tell us that there is other religions out there and allow us to make our personal decisions, because at the end of the day, it's a big factor in our lives and something that will last forever.
When I'm up.
Do you think it's important for a woman to have the choice of what she wants to do with her body if she were to get pregnant?
It's a lot more involved than just a should the woman have the choice, because obviously we're talking about abortion here. The issue is not so much about her body, though. I mean, we have to understand that even though the child is not born, there is value placed to it. It's the reason we have baby showers before birth. It's a reason why when you go up to a pregnant woman, you don't say, "How's your body?" You say, "How is your baby? How's the baby doing? Are y'all getting enough sleep?" The same reason why if a pregnant woman is murdered, it can count as a double homicide in many states. If it's just her body, then it would be a single homicide. It'd just be homicide. I think it's important that we understand that society definitely assigns a value to that life. We can call it a fetus. There's value assigned to it. And so to say, is it important just for the woman to decide what to do with her body? Well, sure, she can decide what to do with her body, but not at the expense of what we already value, and that is what many believe, an actual human life. So I would say, in terms of the care that she can get, absolutely. But if it negatively impacts the life growing inside her, then I would say no, she doesn't get to make the choice to end a life.